Thank you very much, guys. We are joined here by Kikis and Perkz after yet another victory for G2, this time over OG. And I want to talk about the pick and ban phase. Very interesting. We were discussing a lot about if Lulu or Corki would get through, and the thought was no. Yet Corki was up. Kikis, what was the game plan in those pick and bans? Because you decided to first pick Kalista on the other end.
Yeah, well, the game plan basically was, okay, don't let enemies Kalista and Alistar, because Miffy and Nils or Sven are really known for this combo, and they're really good at these champions, and they can like 2v8 the game by themselves. So we just needed to make sure that we don't let enemy bot lane to carry the game, because they're the main like carry potential. And we just wanted to pick Kalista because she's a really powerhouse pick right now, and I think she's the best ADC right now.
Very interesting. We've been talking about the picks and bans a lot. Perkz, you put out a tweet, I think it may have been yesterday, that was like, hey, everybody, I'm going to not play Corki this week. And then it's available. Obviously, they take it. You didn't struggle in the Ahri Corki. We're actually going to take a look at a replay. Maybe you could walk us through exactly how this 1v1 early game plays out.
Well, I saw Amazing was fighting Trick in the jungle, and then he went to Kapul me or something, and he missed, and then Corki walked up randomly, and he was just dead then.
So is that a matchup that you would take like all the time? Give them the Corki if you can have the Ahri?
I mean, it's the matchup I'm comfortable playing with, but I don't think it's one-sided or to any side, because Corki kind of wins before 6. Once I get like another Dorans and no magic mantle, since he's mostly magic damage, I can like out-trade him and stuff. But then he went for like Hexdrinker and 2 Doran's blades, and at one point he had 500 HP more than me, and I was like, what is happening?
On the other hand, with that item, you obviously noticed that he went for the Hexdrinker before finishing off the Trinity Force. What did that signal to you guys as a team in terms of OG's play after?
Well, it kind of indicates a slow play instead of like a fast play with Corki, which your point is to get Triforce and then Sork boots, and then you go mid and siege. And with buying Hexdrinker, which is like 1.4k gold, you delay that a lot, and you just delay your power spike. I don't think it's worth it.
I feel very much the same. I want to shift up to the top lane now to you, Kikis. 4 weeks in on your LCS top lane debut. We've got another replay that we want to look at. This time it's a teleport play from you up into top lane. Can you talk us through this play?
Well, overall, like, we are looking whole game for TP play, because Malphite has really good TP potential, and it's all better than Tankenge. So we had the ward setup behind them, so whenever there was opportunity to, my bot lane just went really aggressive because enemy overextended, and we were able to pick up 1 kill, almost 2. It was really close, but we were able to take the turret and just have advantage on the game.
This play again to me signals that aggression that you guys have. I heard Perkz mentioning in an interview last week about how you use Google Translate even in your post-game discussions. Does that aggression stem from the fact that sometimes you guys are not on the same page, or is that a well-thought-out strategy of the team?
It's more just like us having really good synergy with each other, because like, for example, the Google Translate, like, it's a rare thing, and it's only after the games to explain something or communicate better. But in game, even though we have 2 Korean players that aren't fluent in English yet, though they're really improving fast, and there's a change between the start and right now. I think our communication is great for the time being, and it can still improve, of course, but I'm very happy with how our team operates.
Last question, a little bit less focused on the game, perhaps. You guys just got your gaming house, Perkz. I think this is the first time you've been in a gaming house, if I'm not mistaken. How's it been adapting to life with your teammates?
It's pretty cool to have a house instead of like living in the hotel and playing in the office, because like, you can just wake up, go play, and you can just play anytime you want, you know. And while you're in the hotel and office, like, you CBA walking 5-6 minutes to the office in the night, you know. So it's really cool.
And I really want to shout out G2 for getting us the gaming house, because it's actually really great, and everyone has single rooms, and we have everything that we need to actually succeed.
Living that pro player life, all you need is a yacht and you'll be all the way in. But congratulations, great run so far from you guys. Another victory on the board for G2. For us, it's time for a caster cooldown as Roccat gear up to take on the Unicorns of Love.